searching the globe to find animals good enough to be called funny. It's the planet's funniest animals. The animal show that doesn't bite. So get up on the good couch and meet the cat that's half in the bag. A dog that has some real male issues. And some big birds with a beak for news. All that and much, much more on the planet's funniest animals. And now, the man who got caught in a tree and had to be rescued by his cat, Matt Gallant.
Hi, and welcome to the planet's funniest animals. The most important animal show, well, since the Broadway musical Cats. You know, every day we're bombarded with television images of women working out in spandex and men showing off their pecs while they're pumping iron. But if you think we're the only ones interested in keeping fit, you don't know animals.
Dogs love to keep in shape too. But realistically, a 10-pound dog probably shouldn't start out with a 20-pound dumbbell. I guess he's in a hurry to bulk up. Last week, a poodle kicked sand in his face. This dog likes to work out at home, and he knows you don't need a fancy exercise machine to get a good stair workout. Something tells me this guy's feeling the burn. Some animals prefer to take up jogging, but that can be pretty boring, unless you do it with a buddy. You've heard of hitting the wall? Ooh! Well, no pain, no gain. Animals who don't have a workout buddy can find a sparring partner in that shiny thing on top of the dresser. Wow, they're trading punch for punch almost exactly. Boy, that mirror has a devastating jab. The truly serious athletes know not to fall for those as-seen-on-TV exercise contraptions. Like this one that teaches you always to keep reaching for your goals. Unfortunately, this device always keeps your goal 6 inches in front of your face. Another way to get into shape is to participate in competitive sports. Here we see a group of dogs playing some sort of weird volleyball game. What makes it weird is that the net is over a mile away. Here, a lower species sharpens his hand-eye coordination. And the dog seems to be having fun, too.
A famous actor once said, "Never work with kids or animals." What the heck was my agent thinking? Well, if the people in these news stories had taken his advice, they wouldn't have been upstaged by so much horsing around.
I think you'll handle them very well.
This next horse resorts to downright mockery.
Numbers, it's very easy to start getting carried away when there's only really been one. First of all, we need to take out those that we can explain for other reasons, and then consider whether there really is a larger number of followers than we would expect.
And now the champion of our Triple Crown. Watch how far this horse goes to steal the spotlight.
There are sides that I could perhaps be critical on their business as well. I'm sure that if they tried hard, they could actually produce crisps more cheaply. Are you in the way now?
Okay, so being upstaged by horses is embarrassing. But add a dozen sharp beaks and some bad attitudes, and things can get downright dangerous.
Hello, I'm Alvin Hall. I'm sorry, man, I know I could have known this. Okay. Ready? Many investment schemes sprang up to take advantage of this investment opportunity. One scheme promised investors a 50% return on their investment within 1 year. One scheme offered investors a 50% return on their money within 1 year. To me, that would have been a warning sign. Nonetheless, 4,000 investors plunked down 20 million pounds, seeing signs of pounds in their future. Several investment schemes sprang up to take advantage of this fabulous investment opportunity. Several schemes sprang up to take advantage of the financial potential of these birds. One scheme promised investors a 50% return on their investment within 1 year. To me, that would have been a warning sign. Nonetheless,
Ever bring home a new pet and discover that he's, well, one board short of a doghouse? If so, you're not alone, according to these case studies from the files of our own Planet's Funniest Animals pet psychologist.
A hamster, an exercise wheel. What's wrong with this picture? Tippy here has an exercise wheel too. Unfortunately, it's just in his mind. It's not that Boomer's upset at the ceiling fan. He's actually having delusions that the house is spinning around. Scooter harbors so much internal anger towards disco music that he acts out against anything that even resembles a glitter ball. You know your dog's not as stable as Lassie when he willingly sticks his head where an odor eater should go. Okay, now I can see maybe doing it once. Nope. It doesn't get better the second time. Here's a cat who has a real self-esteem problem. But just because you think you're invisible, it doesn't mean that you can walk through chairs. Or walls. Or desks. Or stairs. Or maybe someone just forgot to let the cat out of the bag. Hey, everybody hates junk mail. But this is unhealthy. I don't need carpet cleaning. I don't want to join a record club. What? Jury duty? Well, it looks like all our pets have some issues to work out.
So, what's the cause of all this eccentric behavior? Psychiatrists say, and trust me, I know this, it's low self-esteem. Well-adjusted dogs, well, they look in the mirror and they like what they see. Collies don't think their snouts are too long, and Shar-Peis, they don't think they need retin-A. But sadly, some dogs are not as comfortable with themselves.
Case in point, this Pekingese has such self-esteem issues, He feels his face can never be flat enough. Sammy has been seeking counseling, and the good news is he no longer does this on the cement patio.
All right, we'll be back in about 2 minutes, which is about 14 minutes in dog years.
Coming up, adorable lap dogs. Migratory pains in the neck. No ifs, ands, or buts. And some really dangerous clips.
Hey, what are you doing with that? No, don't go there. No, please. Oh!
When we return to the planet's funniest animals.
Ever wonder what happens after you drop your dog off at the groomer? I mean, all you know is that he comes back bathed, trimmed, and blow-dried, but apparently there's a whole lot that goes on in between.
It's Saturday morning at the beauty shop, where the gossip is flying along with the fur.
All right now, dear, I'm going to start trimming here, and if there's anything you don't like, you just let me know. I'm sorry,
No,
what?
please, don't.
I don't need this place cutting my hair. I've been cutting my own hair for years. Hey, look at me. I'm a king of beauty here.
I don't know who she thinks she's fooling, but that hair color came straight out of a bottle.
All right, I heard that, and for your information, this is my natural hair color. Tastes good, too.
Quit it. You're tickling me.
Hey, what are you doing with that? No, don't go there. No, please. Oh, easy. Please be careful. Please be. Oh, easy. Please be careful. Oh.
Oh, this vibrating massage table is so relaxing.
Okie dokie, let's see if we can't get all this shoe polish off yet. There we go.
And so this painting shows a whole bunch of humans sitting around. And it's humans playing poker.
Sure, the people who make TV commercials can use all kinds of special effects and big-name celebrities, but if they really want to win you over, they bring in the animals.
Hey, these hot dogs and baked beans are serious, Mom.
Yeah, this cabbage casserole is really radical.
Pass the broccoli, Dad.
Where'd sauerkraut, babe?
At Sunny Surplus, we have clothes and accessories for every member of your family. And everything you need to survive in today's world. Sunny Surplus, where world peace means bigger savings for you.
Animals can also be used in commercials when advertisers want to say something a little more serious.
Of all the butts in the world, this is the grossest.
Sometimes, advertisers will go to great lengths to have animals sell their products, or in this case,
they'll use smaller measures.
Welcome to Wausau, where everyone and everything concentrates on the business of business insurance.
Obviously, those commercials were geared towards a human audience. But call in your dog, because here's a special commercial just for animals.
Okay, you've chased your tail, enjoyed an invigorating massage, and had a snooze. Don't you wish you had something exciting to do with the rest of your day? Well, now you do, thanks to the amazing new activity toy, Bucket Buddy. You can roll it, flip it, wear it on your head, or just knock yourself senseless. But wait, order now and you'll also get Barrel Buddy. And the new Human in a Barrel Buddy. So tell your owner you won't stop howling until he orders your Bucket Buddy.
We have to take a break. Now might be a good time to have a serious conversation with your pet about the dangers of catnip.
Coming up, breathtaking action footage. A duck who just wants to feed the hungry. And the mother of all cows. When we come back to the planet's funniest animal.
What we're about to show you next is an absolutely true story of a family in a quiet suburban neighborhood. They opened up their hearts and home to two unexpected feathered visitors and ended up getting more, much more than they bargained for.
What could be more exciting than waking up on a crisp autumn morning and discovering wildlife has decided to make its home in your backyard? And what could be more heartwarming than to see the family of ducks you took in grow up right before your eyes? Sure, you feed them, love them, you hire in 2 more pool guys to clean the skimmers. But then that inevitable day comes when all the ducks are grown up and leave the nest. Well, the seasons have changed and that once crowded pool seems empty now. Wouldn't it be nice if they came back? Oh, look! The family's returning! And they seem to have brought a few friends. Okay, maybe more than just a few. Okay, so they brought the entire mallard population to Canada. Could have been worse. They could have opened up their home to bears.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Didn't that whole 3 weeks just go by without some kind of award show on TV? Well, before you get too concerned, it's time for what we call the Animal Achievement Awards. And if you don't know what they are, they're just like the Oscars, only without those glamorous accountants.
Welcome to the 43rd Annual Animal Achievement Awards. The only award show that honors completely pointless achievements.
Here's a dog who took home this year's Best Actor Award for his dinner theater performance in the Prince Charles story.
Who's coming?
Moving on to the Humanitarian Awards. Here's the winner for the most generous duck in a pond or lake setting. This duck is one star who believes in giving back to the community, even if it's the food from his own dish. That's just beautiful. This dog won the award for Best Impersonation of a Hockey Player. The great thing about the Animal Achievement Awards is that we don't just show you the elated winner. Obviously, for this guy, being nominated was not enough. And now, in the interest of political correctness, our alternative casting award goes to the most convincing human in an animal role. Meryl Streep, eat your heart out. Well, we don't want to milk this award show any longer. See you next time on the Animal Achievement Awards.
When you're a dog, sometimes the rigorous physical routine of relaxing, looking out the window and sleeping all day takes so much out of you that you just can't help but, well, go back to sleep. Well, that's our show. Remember, if you really care about animals, tell your friends to join me in my cause. Please, please don't buy turtleneck sweaters. Goodbye, everybody.